Hi, my name is Heather Schaefer, and this is my final project for Literacy and Technology. Throughout the semester, I acted as an expert advisor on the Flat Classroom Project Wiki. The Flat Classroom Project is a program in which high school students from all around the world research and collaborate to create a wiki page that represents information on one of the flatteners from Thomas Friedman's book, The World is Flat. When they finish the wikis, they are also able to create videos representing the new information that are then later judged by a panel of judges. Before working with students on the actual wiki, I joined the Flat Classroom Project NING and became friends with the Flat Class coordinators, other expert advisors, and teachers involved in the project. For my handshake, I included a link to the About Me Prezi that I created at the beginning of the semester. You can see I posted the link here. I also posted links to my blog. I've recently started using the inbox feature of this page to communicate with this other woman that I'm judging with on the students' videos. Throughout the project, I used the Diigo to bookmark resources that I thought would help my students explore and research the topic. I found multiple articles through Mount St. Mary's database, but when I bookmarked them, the students were not able to access them since they do not have a Mount St. Mary ID. When the students in Team B brought this to my attention, I downloaded PDF versions of the articles and posted them on a wiki page so that they would be able to explore the articles. You can see here, this is the link to the page, and this is what the wiki looks like. I was the expert advisor for the group Changing Shape of Information. The topic explored uploading and collaborating on online projects. In their wiki, students were to focus on how uploading and collaborating using online tools has had an effect on education, government, the workplace, entertainment, the environment, science, and medicine, as well as how the process and tools involved are continuing to change today. Within this topic, I was advising two separate groups, Team A and Team B. Here is Team A's wiki. As you can see, there really weren't many students working on this wiki, which really resulted in a very incomplete wiki, unfortunately. However, the students that worked on the overview did an excellent job. Their information is very thorough, and they included two graphics, including a graph that shows the increase in the number of websites over the recent years. One of the students working on the overview was the student leader, who was also very present in the discussion forum. Unfortunately, there is only 53 posts on the discussion forums throughout the entire duration of the project, much of which were from myself, the other expert advisor, and the student leader. As you can see, the overview discussion forum has the largest number of responses, as the two students who collaborate on this section were very involved, including the student leader. Unfortunately, my expert advisor weekly post really didn't have much responses at all. Usually it's only one, and a lot of times that was myself just adding more information. The week of March 25th, I posted encouraging the students to go back and include some information or even just a graphic for the many sections that they had left blank. I also asked one of the students in particular to fix the links to her articles because the ones she posted were not accessible to anyone that did not belong to her school. And if you're going to post things on the wiki, everyone needs to be able to view them. I also asked her to go back and edit her work because she seemed to be writing in a conversational manner rather than writing as if this was an academic paper. Unfortunately, the students did not respond to my posts and did not act on my suggestions. Team B, however, had many more students working on their wiki. As you can see here, there's multiple students assigned to each section. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened with organization, but even though there was 4 or 5 students working on some sections, there was no students working on section B or section E, and those had remained blank even after they finished the project. The discussion board for this wiki had 87 posts, which is much more than Team A. And it seemed to have there was more students posting, it wasn't coming from one student. As you can see here, there's many more replies and many more views for the various posts. For my expert advisor weekly post, I had students responding 5, 6, or 7 different students. The week of March 18th, I posted praising the students for their great work on the wiki so far, and I pointed out the sections that were left blank and explained the idea of the collaborative wiki and encouraged the students to work on the blank sections, even if they were not specifically assigned to them. I also asked them to move their works cited information to the designated area at the bottom of the wiki, rather than having their sources noted at the end of each individual section. The students responded very quickly and took actions on the suggestions I made. However, you can see here in the post from David that the students were given different directions from their teachers, which is what most likely led to the incomplete section, because they were told to only work on the assigned topics, and topics without students assigned should be left blank, which is not what the flat class coordinators had told the expert advisors. I decided to sign up as a judge for the video portion of the Flat Classroom project now that the wiki editing is done. I chose to judge a different topic so that I would have the ability to learn about one of the other flatteners, and so that I would not have any prior opinions of specific students' work based on their participation in the wiki. I'm collaborating with another judge to rate students' video based on virtual communication, and have found the experience of judging to be very enjoyable so far. Overall, I learned a lot about the topic of the changing shape of information from working with the students on the Flat Classroom Wiki and searching through helpful resources to add to the Diigo page. I've created a Prezi that explains the topic and its effects on society based on what I've found. Here's my Prezi. So, changing shape of information was flattener number 4, which focused on uploading and collaborating online projects. The 3 forms of uploading that were heavily focused on were community-developed software, Wikipedia, and blogging or podcasting. One of the greatest influences on changing information is the growing internet. More people are authoring and collaborating on content by using these internet-based tools. Uploading has allowed people to make their work available to people all over the globe, and free uploading and collaboration tools have given ordinary people the ability to be producers as well as consumers. The graphic I have here is a graph that shows the increased number of websites from 1990 to 2008. This is also a graph that I found when helping my students that they then chose to incorporate into their wiki page. Mobile devices such as smartphones have made it so that people have constant access to the internet for both uploading and downloading content. People are now able to share and retrieve information much quicker than they were able to in the past. The constant connection has greatly contributed to the increase in the content on the internet. Students, you can see if you walk into a classroom, are constantly on their iPhones or other internet devices, and they're uploading videos, they're looking on social networking devices. It really keeps them in a constant connection. Wikipedia is an excellent example of the changing shape of information at work. This online encyclopedia is not created by professional writers, but rather by the public. Teachers, bankers, science enthusiasts, and all sorts of people have contributed to Wikipedia. Any person who has access to the internet can access and edit pages on Wikipedia. Due to its accessibility, the content expands much quicker and is often more up to date than encyclopedias found in your local library. Although most editors take the experience very seriously, and most consumers take the information to be true, the idea of an encyclopedia created via public collaboration has not yet been accepted as a credible source by academic institutions. Technology has greatly changed education. Students are accounting for a large part of the population who upload information and collaborate via the internet. You can tell by the graph here that the majority of people between 18 and 19 and 30 and 49 are online, and they're interacting via the internet. Tools such as wikis and blogs have made a large impact in the way that students share their information. These tools allow for the students to get feedback from people outside of their classroom or even their schools. Students can share information and receive feedback from experts in the field via the internet. Throughout the semester, I've also been able to look at other sites such as the English Companioning that provide a place for educators to upload and share materials that they have used in their classroom with other teachers. Another great example of using uploading and collaborating with other teachers is Smart Exchange, which is where teachers can upload smart notebook files for other educators to use. Internet has also changed the way that politicians campaign. As you can see, there's a great increase in the number of online ads in campaigning from 2002 to 2010. In the workplace, many employers are now opting to utilize 100% online application processes. Applicants upload their resumes, letters of recommendations, licenses, and other forms to a particular site or database, and then employers search and contact applicants that they wish to interview. A great example of this is OLAS, which many educators are very familiar with. A growing number of people are now able to work from home rather than having to go to an office every day due to the availability to upload their work and communicate with colleagues via the internet. The internet has definitely changed entertainment. YouTube has had one of the greatest impacts on entertainment over the last few years. YouTube gives ordinary people the ability to record themselves performing some sort of talent and then upload it for people all over the world to view for free. Some of today's Hollywood stars, such as Justin Bieber, started out by uploading videos to YouTube. Entertainers that don't quite make it to Hollywood can still become extremely popular, especially amongst the younger generation. For example, Jenna Marbles, a girl who uploads weekly videos that show off her witty humor, has over 8 million subscribers to her YouTube channel. I'm actually even able to upload this screencast to YouTube after I'm finished. The internet has provided a way for many of the Going Green campaigns to both reach more people, but it also helps in showing people how to go green by using less paper and advertising via the internet. Many people also rely on resources such as WebMD to gain information on possible illnesses they may have based on their symptoms. WebMD has gone from just a strictly internet site to now also using apps that are available on your iPhone or other mobile devices. Many doctors' offices are now offering patients the option of scheduling appointments online as well. As you can see, the changing shape of information via uploading and mobile devices has had a great impact on our society today. And with all the new technology coming around, I'm sure that things will continue to change.